I believe I'm getting close here. All right. It's going to be the catch for when you pull this back. You got her all slung up. Pull her back. Should catch right here. Now I have to connect. Put this tab on here first. The other half of this connect. Okay. That shouldn't be a big problem. And then what I'm going to do is cut the tips of these off so I can use, I think, I can use these brassies right here. I might flip these upside down, put the Allen keys, I don't know yet, Allen head on top, and then put this brass nut on the bottom. But they're too long in order to take this up. It'll bottom out before it tightens. So that's one thing. And then these right here I have to cut off, and I got little helmet nuts for them too. And one more thing, if you look down in there, these square pieces from my initial, I took the edges off of the corners off of this one. I initially was going to do it that upside down or right side up, however you want to look at it, and I decided it'll work better if I flip this over. So now I have to cut these edges off of here too. And well, attaching this just should be as simple as drilling down through here. All right, so let me work on this, I guess. Heads up. 1, 2, thereabouts. Yeah. So where I left off last week in this never-ending saga of this homemade slingshot, got the latch. See the latch? So when you put her forward and put the bands on her up into these, you bring her back and then give her a hook. Well, can you see that? I don't know if you can see that or not. We got a little interference there. She don't hook up exactly right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this back apart, and I'm going to shave off the top of that hook a little bit. You see it right in there? Yeah, let me. Okay, that piece right there, I'm going to shave her so she's a little thinner, so she'll fit up in there. Okay, let me start pulling this back apart. So here it goes. I'm back at this again. Ain't been at it for a while here. I've been sick. Laid up. And I did do some things to this to refine it on the I mean, when you're piecing things together out of junk, it just goes that way. I have a lot of this, that, and the other thing to do. So these are the wood pieces for that slingshot, and we got walnut, 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 walnut. This is hickory, but I'm going to see if I can't stain all of this so that get it to match a little bit. I don't know. I mean, this is dark, very, very dark. This is leftover stain I'd used from my bathroom. It's about 7 years old. But, again, whilst we're using it and throwing together junk, figure I might as well, you know, pick up any scraps that I can put together. All right, that should make them pop on the top of this, I think. Right. Now I'll find a place to dry these, let these dry out for a while. Okay. Now that's staining and painting done. A little bit I was going to do. Now I'm going to mix up a batch of some of this JB Weld, because I've got these anchors in the end of these and they're stuck in there sort of, but they have a tendency they want to spin out, and this is what holds the butt plate and the front plate on. So to keep these from spinning, rather than drill them and pin them, because I have screws that run down in these, drill them and pin them all the way through, or try to do some diagonal shit, which is, I don't know, it's kind of sketchy. I mean, I could do it, I guess. What I'm going to do is back these out and hit these with some JB Weld. I'm going to coat them up real good, stick them in there, and hopefully JB Weld sticks them, makes them stay permanently. They're pretty well in there as it is, but with any torque and any snapping it would go on with all the detention given the rubber band that's going on this. I'm just wondering if it might, you know, work its way loose. So in order to prevent that, I'm going to try. Okay, let's find an Allen wrench here. This bench is just horrible here. Okay, let me get this cleaned up here. Let me get this cleaned up. I'll bring you back. Favorite fix-all in the world, JB Weld. Let's try this again. Alright, I stained this wood yesterday. Now I'm just going to take some steel wool over it. Try to get the excess stain off of it, lighten it up a little bit. Smooth her out some. See what we come up with. Alright, I started the assembly here. I changed out these rusty old shitty looking screws with some brass deals. Now, in order to make these nicey nice, I want to put some nice little end caps on them, but they're a little bit too long, so I'm going to take the Dremel, I'm going to cut them off. Hopefully this goes well. Nice, nice. There we go. Hey. What are you talking about here? Well, that can't be right. Is that a shorty? No, I know this fit. Ah, there we go. Dumbass. That must be the one. Okay. There, we need the one with the shank. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right. Another one. Put that up through here. Fit and finish. Yeah. Come on, you. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now, let's see if we got this right. Which we should, I guess. Should I put some nice brass washers on here too? I don't know. I think it would make it match all nice and everything. I could. Give me a minute. See what happens. Now for the handle. Can you still see? Let me bring you around here. Let me bring this over a little bit. Come here. Okay, that's one. Oh, you bugger. There we go. And now, final. So, let's see if we get some action on her. Come on now. Here's your quality. Nice. Cool. That's good. Is she level? Level her up. Okay, make that all nice and even. Man, that steel wool just gets everywhere. Okay, she seems level, seems square. I got this back far enough, I think. I don't need to put 100,000 tons of pressure on this band. The farther back you move it, the more, of course, you know, energy you're going to store. But for right now, I don't think it's a big problem. Just okay. Tighten, 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 tighten. Good enough. Good enough. Now, let's see if we can get some action out of this. Slide that back here. Slide this up here. All right. We're at about 10 yards, 30 feet, or I don't know, 29 meters. I got a target set up there, and we got some flashing. We see how the old girl does. Now, I don't know about accuracy on this, because this is like first really shooting for accuracy at all. So I'm going to shoot right for the middle, see if I can get it. Okay, unlatch her right here with the thumb, slide her down, bring the bands around, bring the projectile in, set her in the pouch. Oops, okay. Take the twist out of her, try that again. Set her in the pouch. Stick her down between the ears. Make sure the trigger's forward. Come along for a ride. See what we got. Now again, I mean, what did I say, 30 feet? Can you see? Bring that off a little. Now that's only flashing, and it just blew right through that. So I think the old girl's pretty good. I'm happy with her. Let me set her up and get one last picture up. There she is in all her glory, the Dung Slinger 2025. Now I'm gonna get some new bands and clean this up a little bit, but I think she's about done. I'm happy with it, and it'll probably be around long after I'm gone. And I think once he gets to it, I do have a laser sight for on this yet, but I don't know if I'm gonna put that on here and see if I can get him to shoot this instinctively rather than that laser sight, because that's going to be probably a problem. It's a cheap laser sight, and they're iffy at best, and having that on there, this is going to be a little rough and tumble. You'll be able to drop this and not hurt it. Put that laser sight on there and it might not be. If you get this, he plays with this thing instinctively, I think he'll be all right with it. A little bit I shot it. No, that's not the only thing that I shot. The target that you saw, but she seems to be holding. get a good look at her. Worked a long time on this. And the only thing I can say is, oh, look at how dirty that is. I'll have to clean that up. I wish like hell I'd have had one of these when I was a kid. All right. Well, now for hours and hours of editing. Thanks for watching.